Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of Road to VGC Worlds 2016. We are now featuring this week a brand new team with a level 49 Groudon, with a Trick Room Gravity Meowstic, with a Jolly Fake Out support Kangaskhan, a Choice Scarf Kyurem White, a relaxed, very slow Smeargle, and a support Machamp. So, we are up against the Big Six, piloted by a Japanese player. So, we're definitely in for a very difficult match, I would say. The question here is who to lead off with, because Kangaskhan could potentially be a threat, but so could Salamence. And I actually really like Meowstic Kyurem. With Kangaskhan or with Smeargle? I definitely want Groudon in the back, but if I'm gonna go the Trick Room route, I might as well go Smeargle, right? I might as well go Smeargle, because hopefully I'll be able to set up both Gravity and Trick Room. That would be best case scenario, so that my Dark Voids are 100% hits, so that my Precipice Blades are 100% hits, so that my Blizzard is 100% hits. There's Meowstic with Kyurem. This is a Choice Scarf's Kyurem, and we see... Okay, it's not the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. No, it actually might... Yeah, that's probably the best lead my opponent could have led with. Because he fakes out my Meowstic, prevents Trick Room, and prevents Gravity. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble, honestly. I'm gonna have to try to set up the Trick Room against that Xerneas, and I'm gonna have to hope I hit Blizzard. But I'm not liking my position right now, and I think I definitely should have led Kangaskhan instead of Kyurem. Wow, he doesn't fake out. I connect the Blizzard, and I freeze Kangaskhan. That is very unlucky for my opponent. He stays frozen. Wow. I have absolutely no words for what just happened. To say that was lucky would be an understatement. So I get Trick Room up. Now I'm gonna get Gravity up. And I'm gonna go for another Blizzard. If he KOs Kyurem, he KOs Kyurem. That's perfectly fine. He actually switches out Kangaskhan, which seems weird, but there's Smeargle. So that could be an issue here. He goes for another Dazzling Gleam, so that is perfectly fine. Kyurem will go down, Meowstic stays alive, but I can safely bring in Groudon here right now. His speed rises, which obviously helps us in terms of Trick Room. So that Moody boost actually hurts him, and I am pretty much free to go for a Safeguard and Precipice Blades. I mean, he could fake out my Groudon and Dazzling Gleam, or he could fake out the Meowstic, but my own Smeargle in the back should help us seal the deal with 100% accurate Dark Voids. So I'm gonna go for Safeguard to prevent his own Dark Voids, and I'm gonna go for an 100% accurate full max attack Precipice Blades from a Primal Groudon. And there's still... Yeah, there's the fake out. Okay, so I get my Safeguard up. He's gonna do some damage, I guess. with Moonblast onto my Groudon, perhaps? No, he just wants to get rid of Meowstic. But we set up Safeguard, we set up Gravity, we set up Trick Room. Honestly, only because of the fact... Oh crap, he got an evasiveness boost. That's definitely not good for us. Definitely not good for us. I don't know how that... if that cancels out... if that potentially cancels out the Gravity boost. But I'm gonna go for Dark Void and Precipice Blade still. There's still 2 turns of Trick Room left, 3 turns of Gravity, so I'm feeling pretty confident still. He withdraws Xerneas, brings in Salamence. No, he brings in Kangaskhan, which will go down. He goes for a Spiky Shield. Oh boy, so he's doing a pretty good job installing out my Trick Room. Definitely doing a pretty good job. We only have 1 turn of Trick Room left, which is not ideal, of course, but since I do have Substitute, his last Pokemon is probably Groudon, I would imagine. If his last Pokemon is Groudon, then his plays are making sense. Okay, he has a free Protect with Xerneas, but I still should Precipice Blades here, because if he switches out, his Groudon should fall, pretty much, and he should fall asleep as well, due to a Dark Void. So, and whatever happens, Smeargle is going to survive the turn, thanks to its Focus Sash. So yeah, there's a Protect. Let's see, he gets a double Spiky Shield. Come on. Come on. That is so unfair. 30. Well, I got the freeze. I'm not gonna complain. I got the freeze. Gravity is still up. So I'm gonna Dark Void. And I'm gonna go for Precipice Blades once again. But that evasiveness boost that Smeargle got at the beginning of the game could seriously ruin the game for us. Problem here is he gets a free attack off with Xerneas, but I don't think his Smeargle could KO my Smeargle, so we should still be fine. We should really still be fine here. I think so, at least. But this is the last turn of Gravity, I think. Man, that double Spiky Shield. Okay, he goes for a Follow Me. That is fine. That is perfectly fine, as long as I hit both of my attacks. He goes for a Dazzling Gleam. There it is. There's my Precipice Blades, which does connect with both. Now, as long as Dark Void connects with both Pokemon... Wow, that's a really bulky Xerneas, man. There's a Dark Void, which does connect. So, both of my opponent's Pokemon have a guaranteed turn of sleep next turn. And what I can do is transform my Smeargle into something else. Unfortunately, Gravity ends. And that Smeargle could really be a problem here. I think I'm going to transform into Xerneas. And I'm gonna go for another Precipice Blades. I need to get lucky now in order to connect with Smeargle because of the evasiveness boost. There's the 2 for sure sleep turns. I connect with both, thankfully. And Xerneas survives just enough for me to transform into it. But now, the problem is if his last Pokemon is Groudon. That is a big problem here, which it is Groudon. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a huge problem. And I don't think I'm going to win because of that double Spiky Shield. Oh! That double Spiky Shield was absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam. And I'm going to protect my Groudon just to see what he goes for. I mean, you would expect Precipice Blades, potentially, but it might be a special base Groudon. I win the speed tie against his Xerneas. If it's Earth Power, I might have a chance. There's Earth Power, there's my Protect on Groudon. Now, I think I still lose here, but Moonblast. Moonblast is not gonna 2-hit KO, right? So I'm gonna go for the play he went for. Go for the double protect. I fail. So unless I reduce his special attack here, nope. Earth Power will connect and will take down my Groudon, even though I'm a max HP Groudon. Yeah. Damn it. Should have used Substitute the previous turn. Should have used Substitute. That would have guaranteed me the win. A Substitute would have guaranteed me the win. Unfortunately, I did not go for it. So that's the game. Man. Well, I did get very lucky at the beginning. I'll give my opponent that, so I guess he deserved that double spike shield. And I should have used Substitute in the previous turn. Just didn't want to risk his Smeargle waking up. But that's why I transformed, so I would have had the Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, that was a big misplay on my part. I should have used Substitute. There was no need for me to go on the offensive there. Absolutely no need. Should have used Substitute on the turn where he was guaranteed to take a turn of sleep. That was the turn I should have gone for. For a Substitute. Wow, that was really bad of me. Really, really bad. Not gonna lie, really, really bad. I could have played better. I should have done better. And now we are 1-2 this week with this team. So definitely need to adapt my playstyle in order to get more wins. Now, double Primal this time around. Crobat and Thundurus, which are definitely an issue. But once again, I am pretty much free to lead Meowstic Kyurem. And I think I definitely want Groudon. Question is, do I want Machamp this time around? I think I do because of the White Guard and Quick Guard support. And the Ice Punch against the Salamence. The issue here is Salamence outside of Trick Room is going to be an issue. It's really, really going to be an issue. So how do I stop that? I guess I'll go Machamp, but I'm not 100% convinced. Yeah, no, not Machamp. I'm gonna go Kang. No. I'm gonna go Smeargle once again. I'm gonna go the same combination as last time, but not entirely sure. Not entirely sure if this is the right play. This team is not easy to use, definitely. It's not easy to use at all. Now, okay. Salamence and Thundurus. I have a pretty big choice here. Do I go for the Gravity and just let him paralyze my Kyurem? Or do I go for the Safeguard and risk missing? Or do I go for the Ice Beam and avoid any of those shenanigans? Because if I go for the Ice Beam, then there's no point in me going for the Safeguard. But I don't want to go for Trick Room, so it's either Gravity or Safeguard. I'm gonna go for Gravity, because he might taunt. I think Gravity is a better play. So, gonna record. He stays in with Salamence, so very good of us not to have gone for Trick Room, I guess. Although, if he goes for a Thunder Wave, then we might have an issue. Yeah, he does go for the Thunder Wave. So maybe Trick Room was the play. Okay. It's not the end of the world. As long as I don't get fully paralyzed, it's not the end of the world. And... why? Come on. Okay, at least I'm free to go for a Trick Room and another Blizzard. But man, okay, he goes for a Taunt. Thankfully, I have the Mental Herb, so I'm gonna get my Trick Room up for sure. He Draco Meteors a Kyurem. So, that's an issue, but not the biggest issue, because I do get my Gravity and my Trick Room. So now Groudon comes in, and like, it really does whatever it wants to do. Okay, because I have 100% free Precipice Blades onto both of my opponent's Pokemon. Thundurus can't really do anything against me. He can taunt, definitely can taunt me. And Salamence, I assume, will protect, but the Precipice Blades should be enough to KO Thundurus here. It really should. And with Safeguard, I mean, I could Swagger Thundurus as well to prevent the taunt, but not what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Safeguard. And I'm gonna go for the Precipice Blades. Thundurus is gonna go for another taunt, that's for sure. Wow, he actually goes for a Protect. He does no Protect. And he doesn't protect Salamence, actually. But what this means is I'm gonna get a +2 Groudon next turn because I'm gonna Swagger my own Groudon. Okay, Hyper Voice will damage me, but not too much because he's at -2. And now I'm gonna Swagger my own Groudon to put myself at +2, and I'm gonna Precipice Blades once again. He actually withdraws Thunders, so that's great. We still have... this is the last turn of Gravity, I think. Salamence protects. That's fine, Salamence is at -2, it's not scary at all. And a +2 Precipice Blade Swagger might be enough to KO that for Rothern, actually. I can't believe my opponent just freely let me do everything with my Meowstic. Okay, Ferrothorn survived. I think Gravity ends this turn. No, there's still one turn. Okay. I could go to +4 with my Groudon. I really could. And I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Or I could use Substitute, I guess. But no, I'm gonna go for the Precipice Blades. Okay, he switches out Salamence. That's fine. Who is coming in? Thundurus. So Thundurus, unless it's Focus Sash, which we have seen before, Thundurus is definitely going down. And that means pretty much free Trick Room for me. And my Groudon is at +4 now. My Groudon is at +4. That is just so sick. And I still have Smeargle in the back with Fake Out and with Dark Void. So, okay. Gravity should finish here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, but I still have one turn of Trick Room. And whatever comes in from my opponent will go down. I mean, Kyogre is 100% going to go down. Now, there is an issue here. There is an issue. He's going to protect Kyogre to stall out the Trick Room. And that means... okay. I'm going to set up Gravity and I'm going to substitute with my Groudon. He tries for a double protect with Ferrothorn. That's perfectly fine by me. Oh crap. Oh, because Ferrothorn protected first, I thought Kyogre would not protect. I really thought Kyogre was not going to protect. Wow. I was so freakishly afraid Kyogre was not going to protect. But I forgot we were under Trick Room, so that's why Ferrothorn's protect went first before Kyogre's. So, Trick Room does end. That is perfectly fine by me. I'm going to Swagger the Kyogre to potentially allow Meowstic to survive. But Precipice Blades is guaranteed to connect with both Pokemon. My Groudon will be faster than his Ferrothorn. If he hits himself, I will even have a substitute up. But there is the issue of Salamence, actually. There is the issue of Salamence. Origin Pulse does connect with both. Will take down Meowstic. And yeah. It's gonna come down to Dark Void, I think. Precipice Blades connect with both. I'm gonna be able to KO both. And it's actually gonna come down to Dark Void, I believe. I believe it's gonna come down to Dark Void. Now, I do have Fake Out with my Smeargle. So, yeah. I Fake Out and Precipice Blades this turn. If he protects Salamence, expecting the Fake Out, then next turn I protect and Dark Void. And because of the Focus Sash, I should be able to win right now. I should be able to win. Gravity is still up. There's a Fake Out. My opponent doesn't expect it. And wow, this team is really making me work for these wins. It's really making me work for these wins. But yeah, really nice Fake Out support. If our last Pokemon had been Kangaskhan, the result would have been the same because he would have protected against the Fake Out. I would have used Substitute, and then I could have used Double Edge to finish the Salamence, or I could have used Fire Punch or Precipice Blades. So, thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow in the next Spanish video, where we feature this Kyurem White team, which is definitely not easy to use at all, eh? Really not easy to use, but huge props to those of you who have gotten it to work. Thank you guys, please leave a like on the video if you can, it really helps out the channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye!